It's time for the Wendy Williams Show. Today, CSI's Harper. Does he really hang with President Obama? Plus, Mary marries Tina and Erica. Ready for their new reality show? And who's Ashton hooking up with now? You won't believe it. Hot topics, inside scoop, and all your favorite stuff. Now, here's Wendy.
Thank you. You know I love the roar of the crowd. I asked you, though, while you were screaming, how you doing? There you go. I'm doing great. We've got the smart and talented Harper with us today. I know. We love Hill. He's on that hit CBS show, CSI New York. And did you know that he and Barack Obama were classmates at Harvard? I wonder exactly how close they are. Has he ever spent the night at the White House? And if he has he ever taken anything with the White House seal? You know how we do when we go to hotels. Anyway, and Grammy Award-winning gospel duo Mary are here. I know. Let the church say. All right. Do I look secular, but not too secular? Well, Mary is made up of two sisters, Tina and Erica Campbell. Do you know an interesting factoid about them? Both of their husbands' last names are Campbell, coincidentally, so it's one big Campbell family. I love that. They star in their own reality show. It's on WeTV, and it premieres Thursday night. And I got a sneak peek of the show, and I have to tell you, I enjoyed it. And by the way, did you guys hear about Bobby Brown getting himself in trouble again? All right, well, let's talk about that and more. It's time for Hot Topics. I can't. So. and you guys, and it's only Tuesday. Wait until we get to Friday and you find out who my guest is going to be. I got a surprise guest. I'm going to tell you about it on Thursday. But anyway, this is only Tuesday, and look at the roar of the crowd. So if you were watching the show yesterday, then you know that one of my guests was Poppy Montgomery, and she stars on that television show Unforgettable. She brought out a wig, a red wig that she wears on the show. She loaned it to me because she heard, because she loves our show, and she heard that, you know, I was looking for the perfect red wig, and I couldn't find one. The closest I got, remember, was my Halloween costume when I wore the red wig for the Pan Am costume, but that wasn't really right. That was a costume wig. I want, like, real red. I just think red is so fire and can be so sexy. So yesterday, after Poppy gave it to me, I told you that I was going to wear it during the after show, and we can analyze it together. If you've never watched the after show, you can go to wendyshow.com. Just take a look. It's me, Wendy. You didn't recognize me? This is Poppy Montgomery's wig. This is her stunt doubles wig on her show. I don't know that I like it cut like this for me. I feel a little rock and roll with it. I'm not really that rocker girl. It's not really my style, but I love all of this. Okay, so shout out to my after show audience, and thank you so much, because sometimes you guys really come for me, which means let me have it. And then other times you guys are so loving. 100% of the after show audience said that they thought that that red wig was really good. And I added some pink lipstick, because, you know, redheads look really good in green, pink, and purple. Brie Vanderkamp on Desperate Housewives pulls it off so well. Like, she's my clothing color coordinated inspiration, as well as the lady in the front row. You've been here many times with the beautiful gold necklace. Yeah. You always she's been here several times. You always coordinate your red hair and your clothing really well. So I asked Antoine, my wigologist, to get me a red wig, and I'm going to start, but I want that one. Poppy, he took your wig downtown to just match up the color before we returned it to the set. So, and when I get my own red wig, I'm going to call it the Poppy. All right. I was really sad to hear about Bobby Brown yesterday, right? It wasn't a big story, but an impactful story. He was arrested for DUI. Well, the cops pulled him over just after 12 o'clock in the afternoon because he was talking on his cell phone, and then they pulled him out of the car and he failed a sobriety test. It was Monday at noon. Bobby, what time did you start drinking? Although a Bloody Mary with a celery stick, right, you guys? And a little extra Tabasco sauce, really good. But Bobby, take care of yourself. Then, I got to work today, and I was reading my New York Daily News, and on the inside, there was this big article that about Lourdes, who's Madonna's daughter, desperately seeking role model Lourdes. I mean, you can say a lot of things about Madonna, but so far she hasn't failed as a parent. As best we can tell, right? And you know us here at the show, we dig. We could find nothing. I mean, this Lourdes is 15 years old. You know, it's got to be tough being her. First of all, she's the CEO of her own company, Material Girl. She's embarking on a world tour as a backup dancer for her mother. Her mother doesn't let her watch TV, so she plays classical piano instead. She's still a high school student. She wants to be a singer. And so, you know, I guess you'd smoke too if you were her, because that was the issue. They're saying she's smoking, but you know what? And I know smoking is bad, but if this is the worst that she's doing at 15, then this is not bad at all. So please stop criticizing Lourdes. I know what you're saying. The queen of the criticism saying don't criticize. Well, we don't always criticize here. However, I do want to criticize last night's Dancing with the Stars. Okay, so did you guys watch? Okay, well, the dancers weren't as good last night as they were last week, but I can tell you why, being a Dancing with the Star insider. For a moment. When you do your first dance, you have 2 weeks to practice. And sometimes 3 weeks, depending on the season. When you do your second dance, you only have 1 week to practice, which means that's when your real talent, your knack of picking it up, either shows or doesn't show. There were a lot of mistakes last night. The highest score of the night went to Katherine Jenkins. I know what you're saying. Who is that? Exactly. I don't know who that is either. So we had to do a little digging. We found out she's 31 years old and she's a classical singer from Wales. She's super rich. She performs for the troops. And then we did some more digging. She's single and she's had lunch with the Queen. And then we dug a little bit more and we found out that she allegedly did a bump or two of coke back in the day. So we stopped digging because I got nervous about what else we'd find. So then on Dancing with the Stars last night, Maria Menounos from Extra, also friend of the show. Maria, that's a lot of material. You have a good body. Why'd you make them put so much material on you? I mean, she danced with a broken rib, according to Maria. Well, she might be doing this for attention. Do you know what I'm saying? She danced with a broken rib. She allegedly broke it during rehearsal with her partner, Derek Huff, and she was wearing some sort of brace under all that peach material that they swathed her in. I mean, Dancing with the Stars is fun in its own right, but to me, it's not worth risking your body. You know, like breaking feet, breaking ribs, and all that other kind of stuff. I guess that's why I was off so quickly, because because I wouldn't let Tony take chances with me, you know what I mean? Like the first time that I met him, I gave him I fell into his arms. You know, you do that trust thing, you fall into, and he caught me. So right out of the gate, I should have probably trusted him that he could like lift me up and twirl me around and slide me between his legs and do stuff. However, I got a show to do, and to me, flats are a sometimes thing. They're not an all the time thing. So I don't want to break my feet, break my ribs. I'm a woman of a particular age. I won't heal the same. So anyway, by the way, the rumor is swirling around that Cheryl Burke on Dancing with the Stars and her partner William Levy, the Muy Caliente one, are hooking up. Please don't be shocked. Cheryl, I love you, but it seems like every season the word is that you're hooking up with your partners. You know, Cheryl got with Chad Ochocinco. Rumors were that they were engaged at one point. Got with him before Evelyn did. From Basketball Wives. don't mess around with Cheryl too much, William, because, you know, Cheryl, well, if you read her autobiography, you know that Cheryl sometimes has difficulty with men. So shout out to you, Cheryl. Stop with the rumors. And by the way, this guy, William Levy, allegedly hooked up with Jennifer Lopez when they were working on Jennifer's music video. Now that looks more like it. So somebody's going to be sent home on Dancing with the Stars tonight, and guess who they're saying it might be? Tony, of course. Tony and Martina, my ex-partner Tony and Martina Navratilova, because they've again given Tony a partner with 2 left feet. Sorry, Tony. Moving on. There's a new celebrity couple. Well, I believed it just for the purpose of a one-night stand when I first heard it. To call somebody a couple means that there's something more than just a one-night stand. Rihanna and Ashton Kutcher. It makes perfect sense. Look, the music at the club is going. The reports last week were that he left the club first, and then she arrived at his house at 4 o'clock in the morning. I've even seen pictures of what they called her truck in his driveway. And now the Sun newspaper is reporting that the 2 of them have been together for the past 2 months. I know. How did that story fly under our radar, right? We know everything, me and you. Well, look, I mean, like relationship, they've taken trips together. Rihanna is reportedly asking him about Kabbalah. Wants a session or so with his rabbi. Well, I still don't believe this is love. This is like a really deep hookup. I think that Rihanna might view Kabbalah like many people do. With all due respect to your religion, those of you who are part of it, but there are a lot of people who wear that red string just because they want to be a part of some sort of movement and don't really understand what they're doing. And I picture Rihanna to be one of those types. Furthermore, Ashton Kutcher is having his world absolutely rocked right now by this viper. I just don't really picture him doing that much to her in bed that she's going to be impressed with. But she is impressing the heck out of him. Sorry, Demi. I think that means it's officially over. When she gets her claws into somebody, it's done. But I don't anticipate this going on any longer. Like, they're not going to fall in love. In my mind, because Ashton is from the Midwest, you know, he has a twin and his parents and stuff like that. He'll eventually settle down again in about 10 years after he gets a lot out of his system. And it'll be with a corn-fed girl from the Midwest where he's from. Well, yeah. And besides, I don't really think that Rihanna's looking to settle down with anybody at this particular time. I think she's just a girl having fun. Don't you love her new song with Drake? I've asked you that before. No, Take Care. It reminds me, because my musical taste is stuck between 1978 and 1986. Like Colonel Abrams. It's when the musical's really good. Anything that starts with that's me. So I just love that song. It's such a throwback. So speaking of throwbacks, Naomi Campbell, who we love. Beautiful icon, supermodel, bully. She's been accused of being a bully as well, and now she's being accused of being a homewrecker. Which I wasn't shocked to hear this. It wasn't shocking to me. Naomi's Russian billionaire boyfriend, Vladimir, is divorcing, finally, he's divorcing his estranged wife, Ekaterina is her name. She's Russian, Ekaterina. I mean, I know her cheeks look really full, but don't they look cute at the same time? Look at Ekaterina. Look, right? They almost look painful. Anyway, here's the skinny, because we've talked about this before on Hot Topics. The wife is citing Naomi for the reason for the divorce. In the meantime, they've all been together in pictures before. I thought that the wife approved of it. There's the wife, Vladimir, the wife and Vladimir's daughter, Naomi, and Naomi's mom, who looks like she might go to the same doctor as Ekaterina. Look at the cheeks. Everybody's cheeks look really full and waxy. Okay, so this Vladimir has been separated from his wife for more than 10 years before he started dating Naomi. And I like Naomi Campbell, but, you know, I've been around a long time and doing these Hot Topics for years, and I have to tell you, based on the data that I have, as well as my team. Naomi has done nothing but make bad choices regarding the men in her life, and it's almost like poor little lost soul, beautiful model bad choices. Like bad choices. And, you know, the older a woman gets, well, the more her friends in her age group start to settle down and move on. I mean, she came up with Elle Macpherson. I think Elle right now might be going through a little something with her husband, but the point is, better to have loved and lost, or been married and lost, than to have never loved at all. Claudia Schiffer, Christy Turlington. I mean, these people, Cindy Crawford, these people have all found love, gone on, had kids. Now, whether they've divorced or not doesn't even matter. The fact is that they've all built these lives for themselves, and Naomi has just, well, you Google it, just made some really messy, sloppy choices with men. And, you know, she might be the cat lady in a few years. A beautiful cat lady, but beauty, you know, you can't hug beauty. Anyway, you guys, keep it here. Still to come, the smart and talented Hill Harper. But up next, Sarah Jessica Parker. We're going to talk about her. You don't want to miss it. So word around town is that Sarah Jessica Parker and her husband Matthew Broderick are moving out of Manhattan into Brooklyn. The sound of the horn means a drive-by. Somebody's here. Let's see who it is.
I'm doing good. First, let me say, so I don't get in trouble, my wife loves you.
I love your wife, too.
She loves you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. D. I've run into her and the children before at the Target.
Yes, anyway, yeah, so we go to Target.
So I haven't seen you since Run DMC was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame back in 2009.
Yes.
How you been?
I'm doing really good. I just put out a new single, got some new music to add to the legendary greatest hip-hop ever made.
Yes.
Brand new single called Attention Please.
Oh. Well, you've got our attention. By the way, you smell very good.
Well, thank you. It's Pleasures for Men.
Yeah.
I got it for Christmas like 7 years ago, and it's all I wear.
Yes, it smells very good.
Thank you.
You know, I can't believe it's been 10 years since we lost Jam Master Jay.
Yes, it has.
So, do you ever speak to his family or anybody over there?
Yes, I'm in constant, always speaking to his son. I'm actually doing some music with his son, TJ. Yeah, we have a mixtape getting ready to drop today, as a matter of fact.
Oh.
So I'm always with, I speak to his wife, Terry Monzel. His other son is playing football, and let me just say that they're doing wonderful. Best kids in the world. Good,
very good. So, now, Darryl, what brings you by our studio today?
Well, I put out this single called Attention Please, and it's a positive, inspirational, motivational, rock and roll hip-hop song. And it's about paying attention to what is most important in the world, and that is giving into the life of children.
Yes.
Because those are our most precious jewels. You know, diamonds and rubies and stuff is fine.
Right.
But the most precious jewels in the world is our children. So on April 5th, I am the creative director of the Garden of Dreams talent show. And what that is Madison Square Garden, the Knicks, the Rangers, the Liberty, Radio City Music Hall, the Beacon, Madison Square Garden. We do stuff for kids throughout the year. We give opportunities to kids facing obstacles, whether it's homelessness, kids affected by abuse, drugs, and cancers and various sicknesses. So one of the things we do every year is we give the kids Radio City Music Hall to put on a show. We give them Radio City Music Hall, and we put on a talent show. We sit in the audience, and these kids get on stage at Radio City Music Hall, sing, dance, write, act, everything. Is the most incredible thing in the world.
At Radio City, can you imagine? So, did you bring any of the kids with you?
As a matter of fact, I have a lovely lady named Alyssa here.
Hi, Alyssa.
Incredible.
And she's going to be on the stage singing and carrying on.
She is a superstar.
Oh, that is fabulous. You're such a nice man.
Well,
I wish you all kinds of luck. Alyssa, break a leg up there on the stage. And Darryl DMC from Run DMC, thank you so much for stopping by.
Well, thank you for having
You guys can see the Garden of Dreams talent show. The tickets are free. April 5th.
So they better come.
At Radio City Music Hall. For more information, go to wendyshow.com. That's going to be a good time.
It's going to be a time.
Keep it here, everybody. Coming up, the smart and talented Hill Harper is here. You can catch our next guest as Dr. Sheldon Hawkes on the hit TV series CSI New York. His other roles include best-selling author, philanthropist, and he just so happens to be BFF with our president. Please welcome our friend, Hill Harper.
Good to see you.
Good to see you also.
What's up, you guys? This is an amazing crowd.
Thank you.
Oh, my grandma's right there.
Your grandmother's here? Where's Grandma?
That's my grandma right there with the black and the white. See, you want to sing?
Oh.
I'm kidding. That's not her.
Oh.
I don't know her. Hi. I
Full
like
of
you.
jokes. You feel very comfortable, don't you?
Well, I mean, being with a beautiful woman like you, how could I not?
We've known each other since my radio days. By
Yes.
the way, I love the Braxton show, and I forgot which one of the Braxton girls, do you remember, has the crush on Hill Harper. She divorced her husband for you.
Oh, really?
Yes, yes. So, well, a Harvard man, hello. So, so here's what you and I have in common. Thyroid disease. And you recently battled thyroid cancer?
Yeah.
Let me see your slice, if you don't mind me asking.
It's, you know, my doctor was amazing.
Amazing.
And there's
You
a
can't even
scar.
see
Can you
it.
see it's right there.
Yeah, but it's good, and no
Yeah.
keloid, no nothing.
No, he put it, you know, it's amazing. He's an amazing doctor, Dr. Ashton, and he put the incision when they went to take out my thyroid, because my thyroid was cancerous. And
Yes.
so I had to have it removed. And he put the incision in kind of like a crease in my neck. So we
Yes.
all have like these creases.
Yes.
He actually cut where there was a crease.
It's perfect.
So you really can't see it.
Yeah.
And it's pretty special. And I talk about it in the book, the whole ordeal. And if you have thyroid issues,
wealth cure. Yeah.
it's tough, because the thyroid controls your metabolism. It controls everything.
I mean, it really does. You can either lose a lot of weight, gain a lot of weight. You're always hot. You're always. I mean, you can't do any types of crazy diets or anything like that, because, you know, your thyroid has to be on point. I go to my endocrinologist actually in about 2 weeks, and I know what he's going to say to me. One day, you know, if you've got to get it taken out, you know, just talk to some of the people in the waiting room. I can recommend you somebody.
If you got to get it taken out, you go to my doctor. He's incredible. And I'm telling you. This guy, he was incredible. And okay, so when I was writing this book, I was doing for Color Girls.
Okay.
And I was writing a book on wealth and money. And I woke up one morning, I couldn't swallow. And I was like, something's wrong. I called the doctor. We were shooting for Color Girls in Atlanta with Tyler Perry. And I called my doctor friend, and he knew something, you know, I knew something was up. And we did the fine needle biopsy. We found cancerous cells. And then I decided to take this train journey to sort of process it in my head. And so if you're going to have surgery, I mean, it's a very invasive thing. And you're talking about your thyroid, which is your metabolism, and cancer. I mean, you're worried that it's spread around your body. I mean, my father died of cancer, and I didn't want to follow in his footsteps. So I ended up taking this long train trip to sort of clear my head, and I kept writing this book on the train, kind of by myself. I took the Amtrak Southwest Chief from L.A. to Chicago.
Don't you love taking the train?
It's incredible.
The scenery. One of the things when I was in Boston, in school, I used to love to take the train back to New York. And when we passed through Connecticut and the Maritime area, it's just a beautiful scene.
Incredible.
So
and it rolls along, and you just feel
does.
relaxed, and it helped me just process my head about how I was going to do this surgery, what I was going to do to handle it, and it's pretty exciting.
And you did it.
Yeah.
Good for you. So
Thank you.
now,
and I'm cancer-free.
Cancer-free.
So that's good.
So your friendship with our president, your BFF.
Wow.
Have you ever stayed at the White House?
No, I haven't stayed at the White House. Been in the White House many times. You know, I don't think a lot of people stay overnight there. I don't think that's. You know, no. I think that presidents in the past
Yes.
used to have a lot of people stay, but I don't think that...
You just stay around the corner at the hotel, and then you come back over in the morning and maybe have breakfast. Have you ever taken anything? Like a little presidential...
anything.
Look, like a presidential ashtray, or you know what I mean? You know how we do sometimes. Not we,
No.
not like a black
the
thing,
we?
but people. You know what you do when you go to a hotel. You take the towels. You know, you take anything that's not nailed down.
No.
Aw, I'm sorry. That was really tacky.
You wait for people to give you things.
Oh.
Yes.
You're
so
right.
I've been given things that have the
Presidential seal.
presidential seal on there, which is really nice.
So cool. You went to the 50th birthday party?
50th birthday? Oh yeah, went to the 50th birthday party at the White House. That was fun.
Did you drink heavy?
Well,
Did they play house music?
well, the president was doing the Dougie.
Oh.
And
Okay.
And Tom Hanks got drunk and started dancing on the couch.
Love it.
It was incredible.
I love it.
He was pretending to be George Washington.
Yes. Now, do you give a gift to the president, or do you just go and celebrate him?
Yeah, the last gift I gave him, I was at the White House about 2 weeks ago for the inauguration or the opening of this African American Museum at the Smithsonian.
Yes.
And I brought a beautiful picture that someone gave me of him and his daughter in the presidential limo. It was just a beautiful picture. So I just brought that. I assume they're going to give it to the Smithsonian.
That's fabulous.
You know, that kind of thing. Yeah.
By the way, you look really, I mean, you're a nice-looking man, but you look extra. Are you in love? Are you engaged? Are you, is there something, I mean, I'm just saying.
No, you know what's interesting about this is that Wendy will work her way. We're talking about something else, and then she'll go, you know what?
You've got a
Let me
glow.
tell you something. I have a glow?
Yes.
Well, thank you.
Well, then life is good.
Life
now,
is
let
great.
me ask you about your start, because we found a clip I didn't realize got your start on Married with Children.
This is my first big gig, yeah.
With Tammy Romaine from Basketball Wives.
Yes.
We have the clip. Take a look.
So, I broke off my engagement with Angie and decided to go back to the girl I dated all through high school. Now, I want you to meet her.
I haven't seen that in so long.
That's what we're here for. I can't believe it. That's you and Tammy from Basketball Wives. Before...
Yeah. You know, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about her. When they cast her in that role, she was stunning.
Yeah.
Stunning. And she's still a beautiful, wonderful, amazing woman. And
Did you smush?
when I shot that, I was a virgin, Wendy.
Oh, okay, Hill Harper. Hill Harper, thank you so much for stopping
You're
by our
amazing,
show.
sweetie.
We love having you here. My friend, he's so smart. He's
Get
so
up,
wonderful.
Wendy. She's amazing.
Be sure
She's
to
the
check
one.
out Hill on CSI New York Friday nights at 9 on
Yes.
CBS. Still to come, Grammy Award-winning superstars Mary Mary. But up next, we're gonna play a celebrity name game. Keep it here. Outrageous, fun, and unforgettable. No one will forget her steamy American Pie scene.
Thursday, Wendy's all new.
Shannon Elizabeth is on the couch to say what really happened on the set of American Reunion.
Plus,
The Sopranos was all about ruthless killers. Steve Shariffa is here to dish about his new show about ruthless killers. Welcome back. Okay, here at Wendy, we know everything about celebrities, but sometimes we don't know the most important thing about them, which would be their real names. So we thought we'd put our audience members to the test in a game called the Celebrity Name Game. Let's meet our first player. What's your name?
My name is Melanie.
Hi, Melanie. Okay, ready to play?
I'm ready.
All right. Do you follow pop culture?
Oh, you know I do.
Okay, good. Because Melanie, you have to get 2 out of 3 correct.
Okay.
And the first question is, which celebrities? And no screaming out. Which celebrity's real name is Eric Marlon Bishop? Is it Eric Roberts, Tim Tebow, or Jamie Foxx?
Ooh, all right. Well, I'm thinking Eric Roberts is a little too easy. Eric and Eric, so maybe he'd, not do that.
Eric Marlon Bishop.
I'm thinking Tim Tebow. I don't think he's a Marlin in there. I think maybe Jamie Foxx. I think the Marlin.
Yes!
Yes!
Yes! You said the Marlin.
Yeah.
Marlin is a black name in a lot of cases. Good work, Melanie. Jamie Foxx changed his name to Fox in honor of the comedian Red Fox, who, and the 1970s sitcom Sanford and Sons is what he starred in. Yes, you're doing good.
Thank you.
All right, let's see if you get this one.
All right.
The next question. Which celebrity's real name is Steven Tallarico? Is it Stephen Harvey, Steven Tyler, or Steven Seagal?
Ooh.
Steven Tallarico.
Oh, Steven Tyler and Steven Tallarico are very similar. So that's my first instinct, but I think it's wrong.
Okay.
So, the last guy, whoever he is, I don't even care about. I'm going to go with Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey. Now you got Marlon was a black name for Jamie Foxx. But what is Tallarico not Italian?
I don't know. I just like Steve Harvey.
We got you. No, you know what? It's Steven Tyler.
Oh.
Steven Tyler originally wanted to change his name to Tyler Britt, but his management convinced him to go with Steven Tyler. So, okay, so you got one wrong and one right. Okay, here's your last question. Remember, you have to get two right.
Okay.
Do they know we have a prize?
Ooh, all right. I'm gonna pay
Oh, you do know.
special
Okay,
attention.
okay, yeah. It's a good one, too. Okay, stop looking. Which celebrity's real name is Lawrence Turiad? Turiad. I'm going to go with Turiad. Real name. Is it Lawrence Taylor, Hulk Hogan, or Mr. T?
Ooh.
Lawrence Turiad.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, I'm gonna say, not Hulk Hogan, I think.
Lawrence Turiad.
I'm gonna go with Mr. T.
Yes!
Yes!
Correct! It's Mr. T. He shortened his name from Turiad to T, and the Mr. was not spelled out Mr. It was M-R with a period. Yeah, and then T for his last name. So you did well. You got 2 out of 3, Melanie. Good. And since everyone's a winner here on Wendy, we're going to give you a Sony PSP. Congratulations. And thank you for playing the Celebrity End Game. Up next, everybody, Grammy Award-winning gospel star, reality stars, Mary are here. Facebook.com/Wendy Show and get exclusive photos and updates when I'm not on TV. Facebook.com/Wendy Show. I love you for friending. Our next guests are 2 sisters and 2 of the biggest stars in gospel music. They've sold millions of records. They're winning Grammys and having husbands and kids and raising families. They've got it all going on, and it's all documented in their new WeTV reality show. Take a look.
My kid she's got her Glee performance. I'm a mommy first, and then everything else.
Think about it, 100,000 new fans for Mary. It's a big deal.
I'm not saying that I ain't doing it. I'm just saying I don't want to do it. It always got me pressured into doing something.
I didn't pressure you in this group. You want to be in this group.
Oh, you and Mitch always on the yes wagon, and then it seemed like I'm on the no wagon, so it always seemed like I'm the disagreeable Mary.
Please welcome Erica and Tina Campbell, better known as Mary. Hi, Erica. Tina. Have a seat, girls. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Couch Time.
Thank you.
I'm so glad that you guys came here. You know, I have lots of questions for you. I got a sneak peek of the reality show. And can I just say this? As a person who doesn't go to church all the time, I have to tell you, this show is about family time and 2 women, and they are combative, and you only said amen once the whole time I was watching. I felt so comfortable watching you all.
You are funny. We only said amen once, but you got to watch the whole season. You got to watch the whole season.
No, I will, but I just got to peek. So
it's about us being regular,
Yes.
not how spiritual we are. We're women first.
Yes.
You know, we're just normal human beings first. So it's important.
And that's what I was trying to say. You know, I mean, you know, they're gospel artists and everything, but there's so much more in common with all of us than that. You know, you're trying to manage your homes and your kids and your men and being sisters and that relationship and you're just real women.
Yeah, you know, there's so many misconceptions with what a Christian woman is. And I think there are a lot of believers out there, but, you know, you don't see us on TV. You don't see us living our lives out loud. And, you know, we've been told that our music is inspirational, so we thought maybe our lives could be as well. We were really hesitant for a long time.
You got yourselves a hit on your hands there. Now, both of you are very fashionable and very beautiful. Do you ever find that your fashion sense conflicts with your churchly sense?
Of course.
Oh,
Of course.
Yeah.
You know, we don't make everybody happy.
Yes.
You're never going to do that. I don't care what you do. It's important for us to look good. I mean, just for Erica and Tina, before any of that, then we're married. I mean, we like to look good for ourselves, for our husbands, for our fans. You know, so, you know, it is important to us to not be a conflict in terms of the way we appear. But again, you can't make everybody happy. So once we've combed over, and that's going to be all we can do.
Do you have fashion do's and don'ts, like nothing above the knee?
Well,
unless you have a prayer cloth.
I wouldn't like rock a cut like this, unless I'm with my husband far off somewhere where nobody's going to see us.
Gotcha.
Like,
where nobody's going to see you.
Yeah.
So, Erica, congratulations on the baby.
Thank you.
Yeah. The last time they were here, they sang Erica was pregnant. Always makes me nervous when pregnant ladies sing, because you just, you know, ow. But you were 5 months, and now the baby is 2 months old.
Yes, she is.
What's her name?
Zaya Monique.
Zaya Monique. Beautiful. So this makes how many children for you?
3 for me.
And 4 for you.
Well, 4.5.
And you're pregnant now? I forgot that. That's right. Congratulations. You know?
The last time we were here, Erica was 5 months pregnant, and now I'm 5 months pregnant.
And now, were you trying to get pregnant, or did
I
this
was not ever trying to be pregnant.
Oh.
My last baby was my last baby in my head and in my husband's head, and then you know I got to be in Mary, and then the dates were all, I don't know if it was Monday, Sunday, Friday, and then I went home and I celebrated being home, and now I'm pregnant.
And so there you are. How is being pregnant now different than in the past?
Well, you know, my sexy went away immediately because I have a nice waist, and my husband likes that. I'm thick, but I'm just saying my waist is, and then it just went away.
Yes.
I grew this way immediately, and I was like, nobody can even tell I'm pregnant, but I'm just white. Where's my womanness is gone.
So you can be really festive with what you wear. So
you
are
nice
festive. And you
I try to. I got my waist is higher now, but we try to rock it.
And you're wearing heels?
Yes, have to.
Take a little
like
can we get a little shoe cam?
Get a little shoe cam.
No, keep it down like that. Keep it on. There you go. So now Tina, the pregnant one, because people get confused. It's Mary is the name of the group. But how'd you come up with that name, by the way?
2 Marys. It was our producer, my husband's idea. 2 Marys in the Bible. Mary, the mother of Christ, considered perfect by pretty much everybody on the planet.
Yes.
And Mary Magdalene had a different story.
Okay.
But they were both changed by the power of the love of Jesus. So we tell people it doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Love can change your life.
Yes. Now, you're only but a year or 2 apart from one another, right?
Yes.
2 years apart. Erica's the younger and Tina's the older.
Would you really say that? She's older.
You're older? Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
I'm the baby.
But she looks older.
But, okay, so Tina's married to Teddy, and Teddy plays drums on The Tonight Show.
Yes. Yeah.
And then Erica's married to Warren, and Warren is the producer of Mary Mary.
Yes.
So, and Honey is their mother, and you'll see her in the, she's so cute.
Thank you. She's had 9 babies.
Have you guys ever she looks good. Have you guys ever wanted to quit Mary Mary, either one of you?
Girl, I quit the group probably a week ago. I can't. No, Mary it's a lot. And I'm like, you know what, Erica? You know, I love you. I love the Lord. I can't do this because I just can't do it. Yeah. Because it gets overwhelming. We have to agree on everything. We have to manage personal and professional. And it's just, it gets hard. But we know that what we have together is greater together than it is apart. So we fight through it.
I mean, when I watch you guys together, not just on this reality show, but when I've seen you perform and when you've come here before, I mean, I have a big sister, but it makes me want to be closer in age, and it makes me wish that like she was my co-host here on the show or something. You make being sisters still look so fun. Sisters with your misters and your kids and all that stuff. You guys are going to love this show. Mary, thank you so much for stopping by. The show premieres Thursday night at 10 on We. Up next, it's time for Ask Wendy. Keep it here. Closed captioning for the Wendy Williams Show is brought to you by... Shout it out. Welcome back, everybody. It's time for Ask Wendy. How you doing?
How you doing? Hi, I'm Amy. So here's my problem. I love my roommate. She's one of my closest friends.
Yes.
But there's been tension between us lately because her boyfriend is staying over 3 to 4 nights a week. Yeah. And every time I approach her about it, she's like, hey, it's my room too. So how do I make him stop staying over?
What is his living situation? Why can't she stay over there sometimes?
He lives off campus and she just doesn't want to make the trip.
Okay, well, first of all, you need to get an RA involved.
Yeah.
Because, you know what, I can understand her, you agreeing to having him stay over maybe one night a week where you stay out. They can make as much noise as they want. Or they need to smush while you're in class, because we know what this is all about, But since she seems to have a hard head about it and not respect you so much, and it's straining your relationship, get an RA involved. But the biggest thing, Amy, is remember, we are at the end of March now, and you only have until like May, 15th, and then school is out. And then maybe you won't be roommates next year. Or maybe you will and have to go through the same thing. So work it out or walk it out over to the RA. Okay? All right, good. Whoa. We have a Ginger.
How you doing, Wendy?
Have you heard? I'm going red.
I'm so excited.
Thank
I can't
you.
wait. Okay, so my question, my boyfriend plays Xbox and he has to talk to people on a headset.
Okay.
And I've noticed that he's been talking to a female a lot lately, which is unusual. It's usually all males. The conversation's getting more and more flirtatious, but he says, don't worry, baby. She lives all the way out here. I'll never see her. I'll never meet her. None of that. Well, now gifts are coming to my house from her for him. Jeans, clothes. She's put money towards his cell phone bill. I'm like, okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh,
now,
no.
what? Like, what? Do I need to talk to her? Do I need to talk to him?
I think you need to talk to him, and you need to not just talk to him. You need to talk to him with the pinky, which is like a real threat. Not that one, a pinky up in his face, and let him know that this is as good as you guys breaking up if you can't come to terms with this. P.S. A lot of smart girls understand the best way to get to know guys is do things that guys do, which is gaming.
Yeah.
So
right.
be careful, because this girl's a smart one. But don't talk to her, talk to him. Good luck. We'll be right back. Keep it here. I had a blast today. I want to thank today's guests, Harper, Mary's Tina, and Naomi Campbell. Also, Darryl DMC McDaniels. And, of course, my co-host, my studio audience. Tomorrow, it's going to be another good show. The hilarious comedian actor J.B. Smoove. And from my new favorite show, GCB, Miriam Shore. She plays cricket, whose husband is gay. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you tomorrow on Wendy. Bye-bye.